So welcome all of our Facebook friends and our followers, and I would like to take this moment to introduce Mark Rebo. Mark, you're a veteran, right?
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about your service.
24 years, 3 different services: Army, Air Force, and Air National Guard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
in our conversation you were telling me that you just wanted to give cars to vets because it's like a little hobby of yours, like a little labor of love kind of thing, right?
Correct.
So how have you been getting the cars that you have been giving away?
Purchasing them. I've just been buying them.
Does this guy sound like me or what? I just bought the building. He just goes out and buys cars. He buys the cars and wrenches on them, cleans them up, polishes them up, and then gives them to veterans.
However, I would like to thank Frank. This particular car was a donation for me.
Awesome.
I have purchased most of my vehicles, but this particular car was a donation. So I want to shout out to Frank and say thank you for that, Frank.
Thank you, Frank. This vehicle is going to change this veteran's life. Alex does not know that he's getting this vehicle, but so he's going to be totally surprised. Alex has kind of social anxiety. When I hand him these keys, he's not going to probably say 2 words. He'll be like, oh, thanks. Doesn't mean that he's not appreciative. You know, you're talking like everybody knows, you know, I have my vehicle donation program. But, I mean, if you think about it, I run a transitional housing program. I have a furniture bank. I have a food pantry. I have a vehicle donation program. It's like I'm basically running 4 or 5 charities under this one umbrella. And you know, sometimes you become the jack of trade, master of none. And my vehicle donation program has been amazing, but I'm not even close to being able to give cars to all the veterans that need them. So I'm hoping that this relationship, what's going to happen is when we get cars donated to us, we're going to give them to Mark. Mark's going to check them out, wrench on them, whatever, clean them up. When he gets cars donated, he's going to reach out to me, and then I will select the veteran who's ready, you know, to get behind the wheel, meaning that he's got a valid license, he's got income that can, you know, support the vehicle with insurance and repairs and all those things. So I think I'm looking forward to a really nice partnership that's going to, you know, help expand this vehicle donation crisis, because that's what it is. It's a crisis. I mean, we've housed over 1,700 veterans here in 7 years, and the majority of the veterans that have been brought to homelessness is mostly because lack of transportation. They you know, they couldn't afford the car payment, the car got impounded, and then they couldn't get it out of impound. Or, you know, really, I've heard this story a million times. Well, I had this great job, I was working on overtime, but then they cut my overtime, and then I couldn't afford to pay my insurance, and then my birthday came, and I couldn't renew my plates, and I was driving without, you know, with expired plates, and then I got a ticket. And I didn't pay the ticket because I didn't have the money, and then I had a bench warrant, and then I got pulled over again. I went to jail. While I was in jail, I lost my job, and then without the job, I couldn't pay my rent, and now I'm homeless.
It's a ripple effect.
Exactly. So when they get here, I mean, these veterans come here, there's layers, you know, layers that need to be unwound. And so that's what we do. We, you know, I'm not getting just, you know, as soon as the guy comes in, he doesn't have a car, here's a car. It doesn't work that way. You know, we gotta unwind all those issues, find some stability, and then hand them the keys.
Correct.
You know,
yes.
So our guest of honor just arrived. Alex, meet Alex, one of my favorite veterans. Alex has been with us for about, I don't know, 2 years, and volunteers like crazy. Like, I don't know, I volunteer 70 hours a week. Alex beats me. Am I correct? You do. You know you do. He's always busy. So, Alex, this is Mark.
Alex, I'd like to give you this car on behalf of Cars for Vets and Vets Returning Home.
Hey! Awesome. Very good. Yay! So if at any point that you are interested in donating a vehicle just realize we don't sell the vehicles. We hand the keys to the vehicles. Most of these programs that say donate your vehicle to our charity, they're selling it. And who knows where that money goes. Okay, and if you want to donate a car, you can actually hand the keys yourself to the veteran if you like, or you can do it anonymously. You can call me, Sandy Bauer, 586-216-8510. I'm on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Mark Rebo, Cars for Vets, 810-304-0100.
Now Mark is just starting his 501c3, so he's going to need some help. We're going to be looking at how to do like some fundraising things for him, although with COVID it's weird, but there's still things that we can do out of the box. So Vets Returning Home wants to make sure that Cars for Vets is successful.
I'd like to introduce my team. Tammy Heidelberg and Travis Rothenhofer, who couldn't be here because they had to work, but that's my entire team. So thanks to both. Couldn't happen without these guys.
You just want to make a difference to veterans? We're doing the deal. So keep us in mind. Thank you so much.